Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, 90mm F-18C Blue Angel. Let's take her out. It's a nice morning. Take her out and have a little morning sortie fun with her. All right, I think this thing is beautiful. Meet you out in the field. Seat you out in the field? I'll meet you out in the field. Good morning, folks. This is Fat Guy Flies RC coming to you from the Avon Park Aero Modelers Club. We're going to take up the FA-18C Blue Angel 90mm. Take her up and have some fun with her. All right. Little morning sortie with the Blue Angel. I got number 7 on there for God's perfect number. Going to take it up, have some fun.
Motors armed.
All right. Wind is out of the east. So we're going to be landing from the west. Got a KM model afterburner inside there. All right, lights should show up really well.
Takeoff flaps.
Oh, heat my hands up a little bit here. All right, timer set for 3.5 minutes. Going to fly my high rates. We'll go over everything in my rates and everything I fly in back in the man cave. Absolutely beautiful model. Want to take it up now? Flip it.
Remaining 3 minutes.
Oh, I love the lights this time of the morning. And take it up. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful morning sortie with the Blue Angels. That thing is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Landing flaps. Retracts down.
Bring it by dirty.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Oh yeah. Gorgeous plane.
Flaps up.
Okay.
Landing flaps.
Whoa.
Braking. Cruise
All
mode.
right. Really, I could do to have a little more light, and a little more, I could see a little bit better. All right, let's take her up again. Still got 1.5 minutes, so we got enough for one more takeoff and landing and one more go by, flyby. Beautiful plane. All right. All right, takeoff flaps. Still got 1.5 minutes. Here we go. Beautiful. Love that KM model afterburner. All right, tell you what, let's bring her by.
Landing flaps.
Kind of slow.
Retracts down.
Start bringing the gear down.
Landing flaps.
Get lined up for my landing.
Braking. Cruise mode.
All right. Get out of that grass there. Bring her back around.
Take flaps up.
Morning. All right. That's our second takeoff and landing with the F-18.
30 seconds.
All right, get you a battery report.
Prop secured.
All right, still had 30 seconds left on a 3.5 minute timer, so a solid 3 minutes of flying. Unplug that beautiful KM model afterburner. Still got 50%. Let's take her up one more time. One more time. So in the future, set your timer for 4 minutes with a 5,000. You won't have any issue. Of course, I'm using a Turnigy graphene battery. All right.
Landing takeoff flaps.
Get one more here.
Flaps up. Landing flaps. Time remaining 3 minutes. Braking. Cruise mode.
All right.
Up.
Turn around here. Absolutely beautiful. What's in the field right there? Oh, my battery checker fell down.
Prop secured.
Wait a minute, what is that out there? It's another battery checker. I bet you it's my other one. It's covered in dew, so it's probably been there all night. I was out here yesterday. I couldn't find one, so I bet you that was it. All right, let's check this again. All right. That time, 24%. All right, so 4 minutes is perfect. Okay. Let me just show you real quick my battery placement. Basically about 3 finger lengths in from that front foam bulkhead. And that's where the 5,000 graphene Turnigy battery goes. Alrighty folks, well that is the Blue Angels F-18C or FA-18C Blue Angel 90mm, great flying jet. Be a link in the description of the video, but we're going to get another flight here in a second. Meet you back in the man cave and we'll go over all my settings, my flap settings and all that. All right, God bless you. I'll see you later. Well, hey folks, how y'all doing? This is Fat Guy Flies RC, and this is the FA-18C Blue Angel. I cannot get, that's like a tongue twister for me. Well, anyway, 90mm from FREEWING, absolutely beautiful flying plane. We had a beautiful morning sortie with her. Let's go over some of the rates and some of the stuff about it. Right off the bat,
Motors on.
most importantly though, let's show you that beautiful KM model afterburner. You know what though, since while we got her there, let's go ahead and go over our flap settings real quick. All right, there's no mix needed. Flaps up are 100%. Takeoff flaps,
Takeoff
50%. Landing flaps,
Landing flaps.
negative 20%. That we can kind of see how that looks. Okay. All right.
Flaps up.
The rates that I flew in, I want to say I ended up with my mid rates. Let's look at the high rates first. Ailerons are 100% with 30% expo. Elevator, 85%, okay, with 30% expo. And rudders are 100%, 30% expo also. Now my mid rates, my mid settings,
Mid rates.
on ailerons are 90 with 30%. Elevator was 75 with 30% expo. And rudder, I think I'll leave it alone. Yeah, 100%, 30% expo. All right, let's go over CG on the plane. You know, I hope I remember. I don't know if I have it written on the underside or not. Oh gosh, no, I don't. So it's going to be meaningless to tell you where it's at. And it's not actually on the plane like they've been doing with a lot of these planes. But I do know that when I put it together, I worked that out. And so I know exactly where to put the, I run a 5,000. In this case, I ran a 5,000 Turnigy in there. And I apologize, I don't have the numbers for you. But see where I've got that 5,000? Okay. See how much room I've got there? See where it's kind of favoring towards the front of the middle of this? That's a 5,000. And I've got it written right there, 5,000 that way back. And I know that she CG's perfectly right there. Okay. Let me just, I know it doesn't help if I don't have the actual numbers. Oh, and I'm running a Lemon RX 7-channel Spectrum I can't talk today. A Lemon RX 7-channel stabilized receiver with a satellite. Okay, now let's talk about, oh wait, I do have CG. Okay. It's right there. See these plastic marks? Right there, I got a little black mark right there in the corner. So you have to check it from underneath. I think it's in the wheel well. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, all right, there it is. There is a way of a landmark. If you look on the underside, you see this plastic doubler? Right there in that corner. Right there in that corner is the CG. So, and I think I've got that battery a little bit further forward, actually. So I just slapped it back in there for this demonstration. I don't think I've got it in there where it's supposed to go, but maybe starting to favor nose heavy. So let's move that back, because I think I do. Yeah, I've got that forward by just maybe an eighth of, or a quarter inch. There. Of course, I like using the Velcro that's, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger Velcro. All right. Move that up just a touch. Let's try that again. All right. Let me get up underneath there where I can see it. That corner there, that corner there. And that's pretty good. I'm pretty good with that. All right. Well, anyways, plane's got lights, as you can see, all over it. Absolutely everywhere on it. Of course, that KM model afterburner really adds to it. And these lights are absolutely day bright. And of course, now it was kind of a dark morning, so first light that I trusted myself to be able to see in. But yeah, I tell you, she's beautiful. She shows up real well. Got that very bright landing light, and of course that afterburner. You know, that way I get orientation value from all corners. I got lights on the top. You know, you got the landing lights that you can see. Well, you can't. Oh no, never mind. I'm lying. There's not a landing light on the other side. Well, I got orientation from all sides except for the bottom. And so there you go. All right. Well, folks, that is the F-18 18C Blue Angel. And this is just one beautiful, beautiful plane. Absolutely gorgeous. The only thing I've done, the only thing I've modded is I've given her a clear coat of the mid-wax polyacrylic, and that's all I've done. Actually, she needs to have another one. She started to look kind of dull. So, all right. Well, y'all have a good one. God bless y'all. And this is Fat Guy Flies RC saying, faith, family, and friends, God is good, and we'll see you later.